Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this Super Mario Brothers free randomizer weekly race. Tonight, we have the Tourney Flags 2 settings without the end cards, so should make for an exciting event. I'm your co-commentator tonight, Makover52, and joining me on the mic is...
I'm Gimp Extreme. I'm kind of excited. It's been a while since I've done a weekly, so it'd be nice to see what these guys have for us.
Same here. It's been a while for me as well. For those of you who are new to Mario Free Randomizer, so we've taken the world order, the enemies, the maps, the levels, we shuffled them all around, and their goal tonight is to get to World 8, beat Bowser, and save the princess at the end. So it should be a very exciting matchup tonight. We have Hugh Mustard in the upper left, Teeks, S Diesel, and Claris.com for very competent runners tonight. Should make for an exciting matchup.
Exactly.
So yes, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So before we drop the flag tonight, go on and get your guesses in. Which world are we going to start in this seed? Number 2, 1 in 7. You got 1 in 7 chance of getting the right world to start off. So get your guesses in.
What are you thinking, Macobra?
Let's do World Free to start. Get Wendy out of the way.
I was gonna say 3 as well. Yeah, it's a good guess. We got a 3 with the God Pipe. So, you know what? I would love to see that.
Yeah, much rarer with these flag settings, unfortunately, but you never know.
It's possible. We've seen it before.
Oh yeah, definitely. We got a 6, we got a 5, we got a 3. You still got a few seconds here.
Let's just hope we don't get a 7-1 with no power up.
Yeah, for sure.
I've seen a couple of those.
Looks like we're about to get underway. There we go. Should be getting going soon. And what do you know? It's World 1 start. You know what to do, chat.
So we see several different directions here. Teeks took the top route, which is actually 1-1, ironically.
Wow. You can't get much more Fred than that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we got Mustard, SD's, and Claris all in 4-4-5.
Which they actually took the faster route. Going down, you only have 1 level to get to the fortress that's blocking the castle at the end.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like Teeks is making his way down to the castle right off the bat. Not sure what he's planning. Maybe he's hoping that the Hammer Brothers can drop a hammer.
It's a risky move, but it could pay off early. But if not, he's going to have to backtrack a little bit.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a big deal, though, because you still have to clear this level regardless. But let's... Meanwhile, Diesel, Claris, and Mustard all in the same fortress here, 5F2.
Yeah, the Sky Fort. Trick about this one is if you keep moving and don't stop, you're not going to have a problem with any of the fireballs. Yeah,
the moment you stop to grab a power up or something, those fireballs can be real tricky to dodge. You just got to watch them.
Yeah, so looks like we got Mustard and Claris like a 1.5 seconds between each other.
Yeah, they are neck and neck right now. Claris going to detour to grab a mushroom house here. Let's see what he gets out of it.
It's kind of his MO. He likes to stock up on power-ups, which isn't a bad idea. It might help him in the late game when he gets to World 8.
Yeah, that's a good pickup there. The Fire Flower, that if he saves that to the end, he can use that to deal with Bowser rather quickly.
Exactly.
Listen, Mustard D's on 1-1 now, clearing that with the Angry Sun to boot.
Yeah, Teeks is working his way through the Sky Fort now for 5F2.
Yeah, so they switch places at this point. Then Teeks may use these speed strats to get through quickly. He's going to stop for a power up, though.
Now, the other 3 runners have 2 stars. They want to look out for getting that 3rd match there. It's not a big time loss, but it's several seconds they don't want to lose.
For sure. And it looks like the Hammer Brother dropped a cloud, so that should come in handy. if we see one of the auto scroll levels or some else that's real long and difficult that they'd rather not play.
Yeah, save it for something like 5-9, Atlantis. Personally, I like to save it for 7-5 or 5-3.
Yeah, even 6-6 can be real one of those notorious levels just to, you just don't want to mess with.
Oh, Claris gets the match while Mustard makes the smart move and only gets the flower.
Yep, and he is the first one to the airship. And it's Ward 4 airship. He's going to make use of his P-Speed strats, and looks like he's going to get it.
Ooh, that's
Nice.
tricky. Good movement by Mustard there.
Very nice. And we got a thick Larry here. Earthquakes. So yeah, with the Koopa Kids, both their HP and their Earthquake abilities are randomized. So any two Koopa Kids can have Earthquakes, and the HP is between 1 and 5, stomps inclusive. So never know what you're going to get.
Diesel lost his cloud because he took the chance of trying to go to the airship, and he unfortunately did not make it through. So now he's got to go through 3-9 here.
No, that's unfortunate. Looks like Claris has made his way to the airship now. Teeks is fighting the Hammer Brother now. Ugh, Boomerang Bros in water, not the best combination.
No. Mustard's in World 4 here for World 2.
Yep, it looks like it's not going to be a quick one, but I think he's going to take his chances and go toward the castle and play that fortress over that way.
Yeah, see what he can get. Hopefully he builds the bridge and not the lock and break the lock. Yeah, Diesel got the 3 matches there, but I think he's doing it just to kind of give himself a few extra lives, which is a smart choice in trying to take a game over early on.
Yeah, for sure. It's like Claris in World 4 now.
So, the Hammer Bro has a tendency to kind of jump off the floor whenever you get into a match with them, just because the normal Hammer Brothers like to make a jump, and sometimes they'll just jump off the screen.
Yeah, love it when that happens, because then you don't have to deal with them, of course.
Yeah, it's a free fight. So we got 5F1 here from Mustard. Good movement by him there. I'll make quick work of Boom Boom.
Yeah, it looks like Diesel's found his way to World 1, and Teeks is just now finding his way into World 2, so they're not too far apart now.
No. So it looks like it's roughly about a stage difference between, maybe a stage and a half between Claris and Mustard.
Yeah, and fortunately for Hugh Mustard, that fort was the correct fort, so we don't have to backtrack and beat the other one, thank goodness.
Hammer Brother. He's going to go for the Hammer Brother. It was playing nice, so he could have avoided it, but P-Switch is a good item. I think that's worth it.
Yeah, with these flags, hammers do break locks, so it doesn't hurt to at least try a few Hammer Brothers early on just to see if you get lucky with the hammer drops.
Yeah. And every racer is going to have a different style. Some will just flat out skip them, and some will sit there and take them and then go for the mushroom houses, kind of like what Claris does.
Yeah. Very nice meet from Mustard getting in out of the World 2 airship. Let's see if Iggy treats him nicely. There's 2 hits. Free hit Iggy. Okay. Pretty much vanilla.
Yeah, he did behave himself. No awkward hit boxes from him this time.
Yeah. Teeks is in 5F1 now. Claris just beat it looks like. He's going to try his luck with the Hammer Brothers as well. I don't believe I saw any hammers, though. Yeah.
No, haven't seen any yet.
Anyway, what's your guess for World 3? Quick.
I was going to say 4, but we were just in 4.
Yep.
You know what? With World 6, I want to see this early on. It's most likely the longest stage besides our world, besides World 8. So seeing this now gets it out of the way.
Yeah, World 6 is definitely one longer worlds in the game. To answer your question, Dirty One, it's not the Hammer Brothers, but the hammer item that breaks locks. Yeah. So in the vanilla game, they can break boulders, like in the World 2 skip. But Yeah, with the randomizer, it's an option. It's one of the settings in the randomizer where hammers can break locks. So definitely adds an element of strategy to it.
I did like Claire's getting the off-screen grab for him, so he's going to save a few seconds here.
Oh, it seems Mustard's got some hair brother movement going on.
He's been known to get that. Pretty notorious for him.
Oh, and he's got 7-8 to deal with now. One of the more notorious levels in the vanilla game.
Yeah, doing some good movement there. Making sure to time the jumps there with the piranha plants. Oh, there's Boss.
And say hello to our unofficial mascot, the good old Boss Bass.
Oof. Players finds himself in the piranha fort here.
Oh, he's found 7F2. Wow.
Yeah, so it looks like World 7's invading World 6.
Is that the first fort there? It is. Okay.
Yeah, Teeks just went in as well.
So Teeks and Claris are playing 7F2 in hopes that this lock is required. But Mustard's trekking onward, and we'll see if he made the right call there. If not, I'll have to backtrack a bit. As like he's also playing 7F2.
Yeah. Mustard finds out that pipe's not the pipe he wants. So he's going to have to build a bridge. Maybe this fort will build a bridge.
Or it could be the 7F2 fort here. We'll have to see.
Yeah, he's got 6F1, so you know what to do, folks. Taking the damage boost on the spikes there by Mustard. That's a pretty smart move there.
Yeah, also riskier at the same time because the disc waffles are randomized as well, so they can definitely trip you up a bit.
Absolutely. So we don't know what that did on Teeks' screen there, but we're going to find out soon enough. Claris gets out of 7F2, and S-Diesel right now is fighting. Boom, boom.
Yeah, so no indication of what that broke or if that built a bridge, but yeah, we'll find out shortly here, hopefully.
I think Mustard may have made the right choice. Oh, no. Okay.
That did not build that bridge.
It's got to be that fort there, so he's going to have to play 7F2 to get through that lock.
Oh, you're right. Logically, there's no other way to get through there. Huh.
One thing I have noticed between most of our racers is that before some of our tournament matches, I would see them literally just load 7F2 just to practice it.
Yeah, and several others notorious levels as well. But yeah, apparently, yeah, the logic requires 7F2 in this case because that's the fort that builds the bridge right there. And Claire's found 2 for your Boss Bass. Makes quick work of him, but he can respond, and he will.
Yeah, Claire's make sure to take care of him. Now, when you do defeat Boss Bass, he's got 5 in-game seconds, and then he respawns.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're on the land or in sea or in air, he will find you. Always keeps runners on their toes.
Oh, and S-Diesel runs into Bass, unfortunately.
Oh, man. He's just taking out his hammer sea early on. Did he find that from a hammer brother?
Might have been an anchor. I did not see.
Oh, you know what? That's possible. The anchor in this game in Randomizer is a random item, but whatever item is picked will be the same throughout the seed. So it's possible he found an anchor and tested it, and yeah, it turned out to be a hammer suit. Usually, want to say this for Bowser.
Yeah, he's going to try and hold on to it as long as he possibly can.
Yeah, because you can make quick work of Boom Boom.
Yeah, 1 hammer. That's all you need.
That's it. Yep.
Ooh, Clarice does take the 2 hits there. Trying to play 6F1 by hitting the spikes, and unfortunately get hit by the hot foot walking down.
Oh, you know what? 7F2 didn't build the bridge. It broke that lock that was in the way.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Okay. Yeah, that's right. The fort on the same screen with the bridge is the one they're going to have to do for that. If they need, but they're not going to need to. They've gotten the 2 locks they need.
Okay. But they did do this fortress and go back. They can skip a level. that way.
Yeah.
Because the bridge will be built. And Mustard has found the Navy stage. No, I will not be seeing.
No, we'll leave that for our good man Wolfman there. I don't know about you, McCover, but I'm not that creative when it comes to that.
Yeah. What a light, 6'8" on Claire's screen. Lots of giant enemies there.
Yeah, dealing with a little bit of slowdown, but not too much.
Yeah, I think Mustard's got the right idea. He's going to take the shortcut and skip level. Good for him.
And Mustard is I would consider him a veteran in this game. He's been one of the best players for a long time, and he knows the strats.
For sure. Yeah, he actually beat me last week, so props to him.
One of these days, I'll beat one of you two. One of these days.
Yeah. Mustard's found 4 free. Looks like he tried to do some P-speed strats, but the enemies didn't work out quite that well. The randomizer.
The randomizer, that makes it really difficult to get the P strats off there.
Yeah. Now we got Teaksnap's Diesel in the same level, the Navy again. So it looks like Mustard's got a clear lead right now, but Teaksnap's Diesel are not too far behind. Claire's trying to Hammer Brother and gets a star out of it. But he's entering the Navy now as well. So we still got a relatively close race here.
Oh, no 2-star for Mustard. Game.
Yeah, pretty much have to be perfect right there in order to get that 2 cycle.
Yeah.
Teak's got the right idea as well. He's taking the shortcut to skip level.
Yeah, we're not even sure what that level is, honestly. Claire's might go for it. Just depends. Oh, nope, he's going to go back. Smart man.
Yeah.
Diesel's having a little trouble.
And the World 6 castle is World 6 Airship. That's like our third Fred, isn't it?
Yeah. Come on, Fred. What are you doing, man?
All right, just a 2 at Lemmy this time. Mustard is the first one out of world free. So get your guesses in. Which world will be next? We haven't seen 2. We haven't seen 3, 5, and 7. That's your choices.
Feeling 7. Feeling some pipe world here.
I'll say 5.
Feeling a nice short 7. Couple pipes, maybe a fort.
Let's see. There you go. World 7.
Secretly commentating, cursing them.
Nice going.
Now, World 7 with the randomizer is either a blessing or a curse, because sometimes 7 is literally 1 or 2 stages and you're out. Or it could be every single stage on that map.
Yeah, potentially. And basically, Astro, the maps shuffled around, the levels are shuffled, the enemies are shuffled, the Hair Brothers, the fortresses, you name it. It's pretty much anything you think of Mario Free has been shuffled around. So
yeah, it's really about not just knowing where to look for items, it's knowing the level layouts, how to handle what's thrown at you. The big thing about this is with the boss bass, he could come out literally out of nowhere and get you. So that's the beauty of the randomizer for this. Looks like Diesel's finding 7-9 here in World 3.
yeah, 7-9, one of those longer levels you prefer not to play, but if you have to, it's not too bad, depending on what you get. Fortunately, he has a cheap cheat that's pestering him, so he has to.
Yeah, it's almost as bad as a boss bass, and he will respawn like boss bass does. So 5 in-game seconds. There he is.
Some cases see me worse than Boss Bass because he's just so persistent.
Mustard taking a damage boost there. He's in 6F2, the Ice Fort. Probably one of my favorite ones to play.
6F2.
Yeah.
You should try out the frog suit sometime.
It's not fun. I've done that before.
So yeah, it looks like at least one level is required there. And Mustard's found a fort, and it looks like it's the correct one, judging by the map. Think about his next move. He's gonna skip over the piranha there. Well, no, he's going back. Okay.
Yeah, thinking he wants to go back and check his other options before that. Figured beat the stage, get the item.
Gets a star out of it, which is not the best item, but it might help.
Teeks is now in 6F2.
There we go. Mustard's out of there. Found the correct pipe there. He's gonna play this other piranha stage and see what he gets. SU's still in World Free. I wonder what held him up.
He struggled a little bit on a couple of the fort stages.
Oh, okay.
I think he made a couple of routing decisions that he wasn't too happy about.
Okay. Anyway, Claris is pretty much following Teek's footsteps here. Mustard is in the World 5 airship now, about to make his way through the halfway point.
Oh no, S Diesel. Unfortunately, the chopper run gets him. So Teeks has caught up quite a bit to Mustard. He's already on the World 4 airship, which is the World 5 airship.
Nice. I wonder if he took a different pipe and found the correct path faster.
I believe that's what it is. So that's the beauty of World 7. The leader can be ahead by 3-4 stages, and next thing you know, someone's nipping on his tail, not too far behind.
Yeah. So now that we're at the halfway point, if you have a moment, just that command doesn't work, huh? Take a moment, give these runners a follow if you enjoy what you're seeing tonight. Human Mustard, Teeks, SDiesel, and Claris.com. On for commentators, myself and Gimp Extreme.
We do our best.
Absolutely. Four very competent runners tonight. It's still relatively close, even though Mustard seems to be in the lead right now.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but besides Teeks, I believe all the other 3 runners were in the bracket stage of last tournament. I know Mustard was in the final 8. Claris, I believe, and S Diesel were gotten to the bracket round, at least the first round.
Yeah, I believe so. Teeks is the only one who wasn't in the previous tournament, but he's really shown that he can really move in this randomizer.
No one to mess around with, that's for sure. I believe S Diesel was part of that really intense tiebreaker match to get into the bracket.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Claire's going for that skip. Did he get it?
I think he might have. I don't know. I think he might be a little too low, but I think he's all right. Yep, he got it.
Nice. So yeah, with a P-wing, it's pretty easy to form that skip, and it's a vanilla trick as well. So yeah, basically skips 2 for second cutscene there, which is nice. Mustard gets a hammer out of the Hammer Brother there. Very nice. I think it's the first hammer we've seen this seed.
I believe so, yeah. And that's going to be pretty useful with World 8 if you know which route to take and what locks are blocking what. Mustard finds himself in 5-2. We all know the route to take on this one.
Yeah, do not go down because that's much slower. You always want to go up to the pipe there.
I honestly don't know what's on the bottom. I don't think if I played it, I don't remember.
A long fall of shame and another area you have to clear out.
And it's not an easy area either. It's, from what I've heard, it's pretty tough.
Peak showing some frog strats there with the Hammer Brother kill. And Claris is in one of the 8 lost levels that have been included in the randomizer. Brett actually found these and made them completable and shuffled them along the normal levels. So these levels were not in the final version of the game, but they were essentially betas that were still in the game code. So that's the story behind those levels.
Yeah, there's quite a few there that we really like, but there's one that we definitely don't like to see. So we usually save a cloud for it.
Yes.
Lost level of Atlantis.
Yeah, by far the longest auto scroller in randomizer. Which is only 2, of course, but yeah, no one likes that one. And Mustard's out of World 5. But Teeks and Claris are very, very close behind. They're on the airship right now.
Definitely caught up to him. That's good. That means this is a very tight race. When 2 worlds ago, it looked like it was all but done.
And World 6 is World 3, so by logic, our final world before World 8 is World 5.
5's another one of those worlds that can be very long, depending on how you got to clear it.
Yeah. Mustard's found 4-6 now with the vanilla giant enemy set. But yeah, Teeks and Claris pretty much in sync right now, finding the same cutscene at the same time. As he's working his way through World 7 still, trying to get through 6 too. Yeah, I feel bad for him.
Yeah, we've all had races like this. We all have had them. Don't let it fool you. S-Deals is actually a really good competitor.
Yeah, and unusual to see him struggling like this. But Mustard gonna cloud.
Yeah, cloud and see the pipe. And there he is. He's found the end of World 3.
There we go. He's home free.
Get the World 1 airship, the shortest airship, and probably I'd say the easiest.
Yeah, so let's see how nice Windy is this time.
Yeah, the problem is with Wendy's, if you jump on them, she'll start hopping. So most players with the Fire Flower try to keep away from her and just pick her off that way.
Yeah, fortunately, it's a free hit Windy though, which is good.
Kind of vanilla.
Yeah. Another star from Claris on Claris's side. I've seen a bunch of stars in this seed.
Claris is going to use the hammer there, break the lock.
Oh. As Diesel found his way out of 6F2. And yep, our final world before 8 is 4-5. Mustard's gonna check the pipe right off the bat and see what we got to deal with. Oh, if he has a hammer, he does. Nice.
He does. He had a couple hammers, it looks like.
So that tremendously cut the time down by a couple stages, I believe, because the blue fort was on the ground half right there.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to play it. So the way it works with the randomizer, the fort will be color-coded with the lock in World 5. Therefore, you know which one to go for, and the other one would be for the bridge.
Yeah, that is unique to World 5. So the blue fort will always break the lock, and the normal colored fort will always build the bridge. So.
Looks like we got the tank stage here for Mustard.
Yep, Teek's using a cloud to also get to the castle. Let's see what Claris does. See if he has a spare cloud to use. Okay, Claris found out the pipe he needs to go to. Apparently does not have a cloud, though, unless he's forgotten.
Yeah, he's got 4-2 here with the Boss Bass and an Angry Sun.
Wow, that's a rare double team you don't see every day.
No. And because of them being paired up together, the Sun gets a little bit of a makeover there.
Yeah.
Mustard's finding himself in 1F1.
Yeah, which by logic, this isn't required to complete the game because, as you can see, you grab the item and that does not break a lock or build a bridge. So
But I think he was wanting the item. I think he was hoping for a hammer suit.
Yeah, but yeah, that is accounted for in the logic. So fear not if you grab the item instead. It's still completable. You may have to play an extra stage or two to do so, though.
Yeah, and right there, Mustard took that damage on purpose so he can get the P strats here for the second part of the stage. Ooh, and he misses that jump.
That's unfortunate. You know, Claire's out of World 6, Teek's in World 7 now.
Yeah.
And SDs, I'm not sure what happened. I wonder if, okay. Continuing onward there. Buster using his P-Wing to get through the World 7 airship.
Not a bad idea, especially with those jumps. I mean, he may not know if he's that far ahead. He might feel that might have hurt him quite a bit, so that's probably why he took the P-Wing just as a safety strat.
Yeah, unfortunately, he lost to those. They can't do the skip that we saw before on Claire's side, but
yeah.
Still, he's the first one to make it to the Great Equalizer, World 8.
So World 8 is interesting, to say the least. There's 4 forts in the stage. And then there's a possibility, I believe, is it possible to get 2 or 3 bridges? I believe it's just 2, right?
It could actually be all 4 potentially if
potentially.
If all 4 forts are over there.
I've never seen it happen, but I've seen 2 is pretty common. So on the front stage here, he's got 8-2 instead of the actual tank stage there, which gets a hand stage.
Nice.
Definitely something you want to see.
So get an item out of this, and it is randomized, but whichever item it is, all 3 hand stages will have the same item. So if he's lucky, you'll get a hammer suit or
vanilla item.
Just a vanilla leaf there, unfortunately. So he's got potentially 2 forts throughout the. Oh, and we have a Fred sighting. Another Fred.
Yeah. Air Force here.
Air Force is Air Force.
Platforming here is pretty good.
Whoa. Very, very tight jump there for Mustard. Wow. He just makes quick work at the Air Force stage like it's nothing. Wow.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I usually hold my breath on those stages. When this happened, it's like, I got to do it again. But as you can see with that, without the auto scroller, I think it's actually harder.
Yeah, all the precise jumps and everything. It really does. And the other tank level is a fortress and is 6F3, so Buzzer's going to go and complete that while he's here.
Yeah, something I've noted with commentating with LZ Cards fan is that we always seem to see a World 6 fort and World 8 for some reason.
Yep. Okay, so Teek's clearing World 7 now. Claire's is right on his tail, though, so this could potentially be a really close race, depending on what's what in World 8.
Yeah. Mustard did clear the first map without checking any pipes. So he's going to check this pipe. He did clear 2 forts. Or no, right? Yeah, 2 forts. So he's got 2 locks or 2 bridges built right now. We don't know.
In the dark maze, he's going to check another pipe. Oh, he finds the castle, but there's one more bridge to build.
So again, that could be any one of these stages coming up.
Yeah, so there's a Navy stage, and we know that tank stage is a normal level. So basically, there are 2 tanks in World 8. One is a fortress, and one is a normal stage. So only the fortress one will break a lock or build a bridge. Finds a hand, gets sucked into 6-1. He's gonna play through it. Looks like he is.
Probably, I would. I mean, it's a short enough stage, and
yeah, it's possible. I think the only level he's looking for now is the World 8F. So.
Yeah.
And that's one that you really don't see on the dark maze here, without actually going to it.
Maybe hoping to find the hand stage map.
Oh, and it's 8-1 in the corner there. So it's back to searching around here. It's found the other side of the hand bridge. Teeks is also playing 6F3.
So the World 8 Fort was in its vanilla location, and we got 4F1. Pretty tricky stage, especially with the randomizer.
All right. Yeah, some people obviously take that shortcut, the middle pipe there, and others just press on through here.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the situation, your health situation, the enemies, how they're reacting. Very nice tight jump there. You can skip the swamp there at the pipe.
Yeah, let's see if Claris also plays this tank stage. Yep, he's going to play it as well. Looks like this one takes the full fortress ahead. Depends on that. Yeah.
Again, since it's on the other screen, we don't know what locks are blocking what.
Must's going to check now, and that was the correct fortress. So he is now home free.
Yeah, it doesn't check the anchor, so he's going in with the fireball.
Oh, yep. And as we learned from Teeks' side, that anchor was more likely a hammer suit.
Yeah. No clips for Mustard today. We'll probably see one up here, though.
Yeah, just got to dodge these disc waffles here.
Ooh. Teeks takes an unfortunate death there in the World 8 Fort.
Oh, man. That's the one you need to clear, too. That can make it close again between Teeks and Claris.
So Mustard's heading into the Bowser fight now.
Yeah, there's Bowser. Let's see if he pulls the fire kill off here. Oh, okay. He's not gonna chance it. Don't blame him. That was a quick jump up there.
Yeah, it's a smart move. Mustard's only had, I think, one death, so he's got to feel pretty confident about his chances right now.
I think so.
So he's going to be taking his time on this fight.
And down goes Bowser. That will do it. Everyone get your GGs in for Human Mustard. Looks like he's going to finish first overall. When official has our time of 35 minutes and 10 seconds.
GG's to Human Mustard.
GG.
Teeks now in the final part here with Mustard, or meeting up with Mustard here against going into Bowser's fight.
Right behind him in the Bowser room. Let's see if he gets a lucky pattern here. He's looking good.
Claris is not too far behind.
There we go. Down goes Bowser on Teeks' side. Not too far behind at all. Man.
No. All three of these racers are right on each other's tails.
Yep. We get your GGs in for Teeks. He finishes with SRL time of 36 minutes and 8 seconds. Almost a minute apart, actually. Very close race, all things considered.
Impressive. Let's see how Claris handles his Bowser fight. I was watching him earlier today. He did handle Bowser with the Fire, so he did a pretty good job of that.
Looks like he's doing the right thing, going behind him right there. Oh no! Oh no, Claris didn't get out of the way and lost his Fire, unfortunately.
So yeah, the nice trick about Bowser is his only hitbox is his head. So as Small Mario, you can safely sit right underneath of him.
Yeah, Diesel meanwhile is in 6-8. Still in the word 6, but he's been checking along. You gotta give him credit. And down goes Bowser on Claris's end. Good your GG's for Claris. He finishes with SRL time of 37 minutes and 33 seconds. GG's.
Good race. Very impressive. A really impressive race by all three of those guys. I know Teeks and Claris had a few road bumps along the way, but they really pulled it out in the end by making some smart choices in World 8.
Yeah, for sure. Very close race between the three, all things considered. And speaking of which, we are joined by Claris.com. GG's.
GG.
So what are your thoughts on this seed?
It came together pretty well. Yeah, a little bit inconsistency there, and I see where, you know, two minutes away from first. Yeah, I see what happened.
That was actually a really close race between you Teeks, and you and Mustard. You and Teeks in particular were neck and neck at times as well.
Yeah, the really impressive thing, Claris, is that by the end of World 6 for Mustard, you three were just coming into World 6, but by the end of World 7, you guys were all within half a stage of each other.
Dang.
So it was really tight there for a while.
Good to keep it competitive.
Back in World 3, did you buy any clouds by chance to skip that level to the correct pipe?
I don't remember 3. Actual 3 or...
Yeah, vanilla 3.
No, I held on. I think I had one. I held on to it.
Ah, okay. Yep. Mustard and Teeks both used their cloud to skip that level. So...
I was going to ask you, how many hammers did you end up finding? Because I think we only saw 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I had 2. I held one for 8. I probably should have used it right there when I saw that first lock, and I was like, I'll go back. I think there might be something else that I might need to hammer, and unfortunately, that was the only hammer I needed to encounter.
And that's not a bad strategy. I think a lot of people go into World 8 with an extra hammer just in case they need to use it, but sometimes, like in your case, you didn't need to. I do have to ask you one other thing. When you got to the Bowser fight, how frustrated were you when you lost your fire flower?
I knew it as soon as he jumped. I was in the wrong position, so I was like, might as well just get ready to fight it normal. I was a little too far close. I was too close to him. I wanted to be. I want to align myself right up to that left block, and I was a little right off of it. And I was like, he's gonna bump into me.
Yeah, it was looking good. I mean, you had the strat down pretty much. Just that positioning. I sort of aimed right in the middle of that divider between the 2 blocks. I pretty much sit there and then do the duck and just finish him off that way. But
yeah, it looks like S Diesel is going to forfeit from the race. He just put that in SRL.
Oh, good try though. He really pressed onward as much as he could.
Yeah, he was doing really well, and just a couple mistakes here and there, and the seed started to become really brutal for him.
So overall, not too many surprises with this seed. Would you agree, Claris?
No, not really. I only saw 7F2. I didn't see 7.5 or anything else that would have been too terrible.
Yeah, I think we only saw 7F2 on our end as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a pretty tame seed. Besides, a couple of stages showing up when you didn't want to see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a 7.9 with Cheap, which I guess is kind of annoying, but not too terribly difficult compared to some other stages.
Yeah.
So would you say this is your favorite flag set of all of them, or what's your favorite?
I actually like regular Group 2s. I mean, the difference between cards and no cards isn't too much. Cards just help, more runners over on the beginner to intermediate side, but No. The flag set itself is pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
Personally, Group 2 is a really good one. I believe brackets are actually my favorite, just because it's more based on the skill and not so much an item droppage. So in a way, when you have a bad game, it's more on yourself than, someone happened to go for the Hammer Bros and get a couple extra clouds or something.
It also helps that this is going to be the SG Live seed string, so.
Yeah, speaking for which, that's around the corner. Pretty much last weekend of October there. Was it 24th for the 27th, I believe?
Yes, it is.
Yep, and I will be there, and I believe Clarice will as well.
Yeah.
I'll be cheering you guys on at home.
Yeah, it should be pretty exciting. Looking forward to it. And we also have a Super Mario Bros. Free Marathon coming up, hosted by Speed Gaming. That's going to be on October 4th and 5th next weekend. So I hope to see you there for that. I'm having a frog percent race from me and Mustard. And are you doing anything special, Clarice?
No, I can't guarantee my availability, so I had to pass on the weekend.
Okay. Well, once again, ladies and gents, please, if you take a moment, please give these runners a follow. They've put on a good show for us tonight. Clarice.com, Human Mustard, S Diesel, Antiques 88. Also, your commentary and co-commentary, Mako 52, and Gimp Extreme.
Yeah, thank everybody for coming out. This is always something fun we like to do, and we always welcome new members. So if you're curious, hit us up with a message. There is a Discord, and we're all willing to help new runners. I mean, Teeks is one of the newer ones, and he's really impressive.
Yep, and there's our Mario Free Randomizer Discord. Please take a moment, check us out. If you love Mario Free Randomizer, or even the vanilla game, you'll love it even more because you can mix up anything you can think of pretty much. It's a fun experience.
I know Mustard's one of the guys that runs a race pretty much every night with somebody, so he's always willing to teach new people how to play, teach people how to do frog percent, a couple of fun things to do. But yeah, be sure to check us out.
For sure. Any final thoughts before we wrap things up, Clarice?
GG to everybody playing, and see everybody next week. Yeah, and we also thank you to Cyclone and Trenton and all the other speaking folks that have set up the race here tonight. And as always, excellent job. And with that, I think we will wrap things up here. Hope y'all enjoyed, and we hope to see y'all again for the Mario Free Marathon next weekend. There will not be a weekly randomizer race, so be sure to sit back and enjoy that marathon going on. So,
yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Anyway, thank you all for joining us tonight. I'm Mako 52.
And I'm Gimp Extreme.
Have a good night, everybody, and hope you enjoyed.